What the deal, though? What the deal, though? Just coming in here, hit the like, follow, subscribe. You know, some of that. It's gonna be hard to do this. Finally, the sun came out. This raggedy ass shit. As you see, we live at NBR headquarters, baby. You feel me? Every day is the grind, man. Manifest that shit and put it to life. That's all I did. Whoever ain't with you, fuck them. You know? Make how that shit go. Yeah, we're gonna talk about this situation that's going on, that's blasting the internet up. Man, I got this information earlier today. It's kind of wild though. Yeah, it's kind of wild. I'm gonna explain something to you, all right? It's not illegal to be in the gang. It's not. It's illegal to commit crimes while you're in the gang. Being in the gang ain't no different than being in a fraternity. Remember that. When you got other motherfuckers moving around in the gang, committing crimes in the same gang you in, what the deal? What the deal? Then now it's a crime. Hello. What's up? Hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. What the deal? You just getting in here, hit the subscribe button, man. So you can be entered into the raffle. So you can be entered into the raffle. But, like I was saying, it's not illegal to be in the gang. It's illegal to commit crimes while you're in the gang. And I say that to say this. The way they trying to paint these 60's, they trying to connect them from California to every other fucking state that's in the United States right now. Any state that he went to, they looking at. Anybody he was around when he was in them states, they looking at. Yeah, because he had that whole, check-in policy. And they labeling that extortion. So even if you doing that right now, I would advise you not to put it online. Don't speak about making people check in online or none of that. Because they're actively trying to pursue that as a gang and extortion plot. To any gang or any gang member making somebody from out of town check in with that, or violence is going to happen to them. And it really popped off when that boy got killed with that rapper out there. I ain't going to say the rapper name, but y'all know what I'm talking about. See, they indicted them other boys from Chicago about it. They ain't playing. The only person they want to be able to extort your ass in this country is this country. There's no citizen that's walking around on this soil in this country. They want you actively being able to extort. So if you are doing that, I would advise you not to put it online. Don't speak about it and leave it under wraps like they should have did. But they tried to boost it so everybody can get the full grip of it, to automatically know, yo, we go out here, yo, we got to check in with somebody. You know what I'm saying? And there's a million other gangs out there besides the Crips, though. You know, so but everybody felt like they had to check in with him, which I don't understand that, but it is what it is. Cause I sure enough didn't. But now they got a video up of him in all these other states: St. Louis, Memphis, or St. Louis, Chicago, Tennessee, New Jersey, New York, uh, Atlanta. All these states they got this. What's good? What's good? Oh man, a cigar. I'm smoking a cigar. You know, something light. You can't really blow like that here, man. I'm selling clothes. I got customers pulling up. You can't be smoking no chronic, man. You know, I ain't in the hood. You know what I'm saying? This establishment. I was in the hood before. Made great money in the hood, but this ain't the hood. You know what I mean? Police is sitting right in the lot right there patrolling. You know, so nah, we ain't smoking. I ain't smoking nothing heavy. But um, they're and they got that video. Feds got that video. If you can see it, they seen it. And what I'm saying is, now they're making this a worldwide thing. Well, United States, they really can't police overseas, but here they can. So the only people that you supposed to be able to be extorted by is the government that's here. They don't want nobody else to be able to extort you. So, and if you are extorting people coming to your state and all that, and they find out, they're gonna indict you. That check-in shit is blown up too far, and they don't like it. You getting tax-free money for making people visit when people come visit other states, and they're paying you for protection. That is extortion. That is racketeering. So now they're looking at every state he went to and everybody he did business with. They blowing down on their ass about it. Now they're gonna indict your ass. And if they can find proof that you were involved with extortion, even in your state, through him, they're gonna indict you. Then they're gonna connect you to him. That's where the superseding part comes in. They're gonna connect you to him. Okay, boom, we got them here. Shit, and they was doing the same shit. It's a bad look, man. They should have never went to the internet with that shit. They should have left that shit in the streets and left it there. Thank you, man. Thank you. This is all MBR Apparel's finest, man. You can order this all from us. All of it. Hat, glasses, shirt, everything. I mean, just can't. Oh, you. Hey, you need the hand wraps. I might get them for you too. You know, but everywhere, man, everywhere, everywhere he touched down, if they can pin that they had a situation with him that was extorting people, even in a state through him, they gonna indict your motherfucking ass. Right now, he pump faking right now, act like he going to trial because he trying to see everybody who telling on him, because he know how the feds work. He pump faking, trying to see who all telling on him. Now, do I think he gonna go to trial? No, because he know he ain't beating the feds. His money ain't long enough. Yeah, for sure, for sure, for sure. Mm-hmm. It's all distributed through us. So, I just didn't want to make a brand that was just, just all MBR. You know what I mean? So I got with some people. We came up with some other things, but it's all distributed through us. Hats, merch, shoes, all that. It's all distributed through us. So yeah, you can go on our videos, buy our merch, all that. So I just had a guy hit me from Pakistan the other day. What was it, yesterday? So we definitely worldwide, man. Definitely worldwide. Definitely was just I came up with it as a thought. It was one of my older siblings who passed away, and I just and turned it into this. So yeah, we gotta, yeah, you know what I mean? It's a whole big thing now. It's just my city is just so, uh. But if we was somewhere big city like that, we'd have been up. I mean, you'd have been seeing us on commercials. And I ain't talking about commercials we pay for. I'm talking about commercials with bigger brands collabing with us. But it's fine though. It all come when it come. You know. Oh yeah, for sure. I said I actually got off the doctor. I got off the phone with the doctor today, and we go in Wednesday. So Wednesday I'm gonna try. A lot of them doctors' offices they be killing your signal. So I'm gonna try. To stream while I'm in there and give y'all some content while I'm in there about me going through my situation with my hand. And if you want to know what happened to my hand, I got a video on the page. You can go back and look at that. I'm explaining everything. You know what I mean? I try to explain that. It's going to take an hour. And this video won't be out till tomorrow. So I already know about the 19-minute mark. They hit us. It's going after that. Anything that I post if the video run after that, it won't come out till tomorrow. So I really want this to come out today. You know, after we had the shot. When I'm at my condo, it'd be at night, so it's cool. It'll come out the next morning. We really ain't tripping about none of that. But definitely. So I would just advise everybody that's trying to, do the whole check-in thing, man. Keep it off the internet. It's a bad look. And they definitely on motherfuckers' bumpers about it. Definitely on their bumpers about it. They ain't playing. And that racketeering can get you life. And I don't think you're going to make life-changing money making the motherfuckers check into your state. So what I'm saying is, I don't think it's worth it. I just really don't. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think the hassle's worth it. I don't think the time is worth it. I just don't think it's worth it. Now, that's just me. Somebody else might think it's worth it. Don't know. But that shit is getting motherfuckers life sentences. He damn sure fighting a life sentence case. That case he fighting is a serious motherfucker. And they not budging. They don't give a fuck. They're not gonna budge. They're not gonna care. They're gonna try to line his ass up for that shit. All at the end of the day for what? For a couple pennies? Now you got active members talking about, yeah, you didn't check in and this happened. Yeah, you didn't check in and this happened. Motherfuckers like, what? They looking at that shit like the feds like, what? So you mean to tell me because this boy didn't call y'all, his cousin got murdered? Oh yeah. Yeah, come on in, bro. Come on in, bro. I gotta get my sign. Look. See my sign? Blew down. I'm blew all this sign down. See that? Crazy. How much I paid for that goddamn sign? Come out here and have somebody else put this motherfucker up. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, that's what it is. Like, what? So you mean to tell me because the motherfucker ain't check in with you, they get knocked down? Oh yeah, we ain't having that. We ain't about to have that. We're not about to cater to that. We're not about to do nothing with that. What's gonna happen is you motherfuckers gonna go to jail for a long time. And that's what's happening. I feel sorry for the situation because it was dumb and it all could have been avoided. You know what I mean? Now you moving around trying to get a motherfucker to sign papers to not testify. Now that shit ain't gonna work. They ain't gonna do nothing but move your motherfucking ass off that unit. Send your ass some motherfucking where else where none of your co-defendants is. Bidding again. Shit ain't gonna fucking work. You trying to sign a paper. That shit ain't work. And ain't nothing but an affidavit. But they got you on camera saying it though. They got you on wiretap saying it. Bro, it ain't, what the fuck? Oh, wow. They building a nest in there? Oh, wow. Oh, they did, because all you gotta do is fill that up with cement. They fucked up. Damn. Guess I gotta put some cement over there in the nighttime. That's crazy. Bees is crazy, man. Bees they will make a nest out of anything, and that's a nest. Damn. In the wall, in the cement? They cold. Oh, they bad for that. I don't know, they just ruled a death sentence, though. There's definitely some putty going over that shit at about 2 in the morning. For sure, that gotta go. Well, it's on their side, but still. They going in and out. They don't know, they just set their death sentence, though. I'm gonna leave them alone. I don't feel like fighting no motherfucking bees. I don't kill bees. I don't kill bees. That ain't what I do. But, yeah, so... I don't know, man. It's a bad look. You know, you got dudes from St. Louis coming out. They coming out talking shit now. You got New Jersey dudes coming out talking shit now. It's getting real. Now, the government is involved. And once the government get involved, it get bad, man. It get bad. It get bad. So, most I can say is, man, be humble what you say on this goddamn internet. Everything ain't content. And that's another thing. They think everything is content. You from India, that's what's up. That's what's up. I'm trying to get over to India. Y'all women are gorgeous. But that's what we like. We want worldwide subscribers, man. You know? We want that. That's what we want. We want subscribers from all over the world tuning in to us. Fucking with us. You know, that's what we want. You know? We definitely ain't trying to be local. So, exactly what we want. And I appreciate that. Cold-heartedly. But, yeah, so they got a problem. And like I said, they got them dudes on video. Going to different cities, talking about that shit. Detroit, all of them. Going there, talking about that shit. And I'm looking like, don't they know? And I said, don't they know this is racketeering? I'm like, alright, man. You know, to each his own, you know? Come to find out, damn sure was racketeering. Now they got a hell of a case on their hands. Hell of a case. And it ain't gonna get no easier. Ain't gonna get no easier. Damn sure ain't gonna get no easier. So, I would just advise them dudes to switch up that program. Switch that program up. Get out of that check-in order shit. And if you're gonna do it, keep it off the fucking internet. Because once it hit this, they on this shit like white on rice. They on this internet white on rice. That's why we used to have our guests on our podcast. I would not ask nothing criminal. Nothing that's gonna be criminal. They can incriminate them in any type of way. Cause I knew what that was. Cause once you hit sin and send this out, this go out to the world. You know? Go out to the world. So, and this was really for, they turned this into type of content. This was for kids and kid-friendly shows and kid-friendly content. Dudes got on this mug and just changed it up. Which, you know, get your bag. Nobody mad about you getting your bag, but now look. Now they indicting podcasters and all that. You know what I mean? They wonder why he ain't answering the phone for Brick Baby. Shit, don't dump her in that indictment. He can't. Fuck, you gonna answer the phone for him? They told him, you can't answer the phone for dude. You're in the indictment. You're named in this indictment. So no, you're basically a co-defendant. It's a company, but you're a co-defendant in this indictment. So no, you can't have no dealings with him. No, you can't be associated to him. You're in the indictment. That's how that shit works. What you gonna do? What's going on? How are you? Where I'm from? I'm from the Midwest. What I do? I own my own companies and I do content. Where you from? Which I like this algorithm thing. It's putting out to other countries, and that's dope. Cause don't look like she from here neither. She might be from here, but don't look like her nationality is from here. Hold on, let me close this door. So yeah, no, I'm not getting angry, sweetheart. Never that. Nah, never that. No, I ain't getting angry, sweetheart. No reason to. Just ask the question. That's what I do. I own my own companies. I own a clothing company. I own a record company. I own my own brand. And besides that, I do content. What do you do? So yeah, man, that checking in shit dead. At least, you know, and it seemed like that led to a lot of situations out west from a lot of people getting hurt too, man. I know a lot of stories about shit like that going on out there. I refuse to put it on the internet, but there's been stories about that type shit. Motherfuckers getting robbed and shit. Rich Homie Quan said they knew when he got off the plane. Knew what hotel he was staying at and all that. So that shit's serious. I don't think it's that. I think they're trying to back away from it now. You can't be openly trying to extort people, man. I know it sounds friendly, but you can't be openly trying to extort people and not thinking the feds gonna get involved. Because like I said, the only statute that can extort you in this country is the government, and they do it legally. Anybody else? Nah, they ain't having it. They ain't having it. And now they seeing that. Trying to extort businesses and all that. That is racketeering, man. They gave the mob years and years for that shit. Going up in buildings and businesses and making them pay and all. Motherfuckers go to jail for that. You know what I'm saying? Ever in the day. Never coming home. It's called racketeering. It's a sad move though. Instead of trying to take from one another, let's build one another up. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Then he get on there talking about the rapper dude ain't mess with him. But I seen the whole interview with dude sat down and was talking to him. His whole clique was there. Then he go back out to LA and his cousin get killed. Damn. Like, what the fuck? Talking about he ain't fuck with me. How? He did a whole fucking 2-hour video with you. I ain't gonna fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? The little boy ain't getting that much money. Now look at him. He indicted. He got a RICO case. Gang RICO case. You see the pattern? He got a RICO case. He out of Atlanta. I mean out of Georgia. Now they got one coming out. Then they had one coming out of New Jersey. Then they got one coming out of Seattle. And they got one coming out of St. Louis. They got one coming out of LA. Like, something going on, bro. Something going on. I'm gonna close this video. I'm gonna tap in with y'all later on tonight when I get to the condo. This is store hours, so I can't be on here that long. Customers will be coming in and out and stuff, so I just give y'all some content every day, something to eat off of. If I tap in tonight, it's all good. So y'all like, follow, subscribe when y'all come in so you can be entered into the drawing, and we out.